Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Spirit of Justice. Previously, we began the game's 5th case. And guys, I think it's gonna be a long one. We're following Apollo over in Japanifornia, and who should arrive at the Right Anything Agency than his father? Dirk Sadmati, the most wanted man in Khura'in. No big deal. So, apparently, this deadbeat dad needs to get Apollo's help in finding the sacred orb of Khura'in, a national treasure. Apparently, while the rebels deny stealing the orb from Khura'in, nevertheless, it found its way over here to Japanifornia into the hands of an archaeologist named Archie Buff. So we went to Khura'in village, the village where Maya grew up in and is wanting to become master of, to get it from him because he's agreeable and wants to hand it over to the Defiant Dragons. Unfortunately, when we arrived, it seems that he's been killed. The police think it's an accidental death, but no, it's probably a murder. It's probably a murder. Anywho, I guess we left off wanting to examine stuff at long last, so let's do that. Shame I can't look up. I think I'll look at the body outline last. What is that? Is this a bird? It looks like an airplane to me. No, there couldn't have been any planes back when this was made. Yes, but it has wings and both horizontal and vertical stabilizers. That makes it an airplane. No, it's definitely a bird. Open your eyes, son. As a lawyer, your job is to see the true nature of things. I still say it's a bird. I think it's Superman. The doctor fell from the top of that ladder. From that height, a fall onto a hard surface would probably kill anyone. I don't know anyone who would want to climb that high in the first place. Guess you could say he climbed it all the way to heaven. What if I can make out that text on these books? Oh, it says world history and Mechav history? That's illegible. There's a pair of glasses on this little pyramid here. They belong to the doctor. Scientifically speaking, they appear to be your ordinary run-of-the-mill glasses. I guess they don't pique her interest, scientifically speaking. Anything on the computer? BSIOS. This PC is password protected. Trucy, you think your magic can do something about this? I don't think it can override a password. Now, a locked desk. That I could get into. Like yours back at the office, Polly. Yikes. I better watch what I put in there. What? Do you put weird stuff in your desk? Stuff you don't want anyone to see? Jeez, are you a mind reader too? No, but unlocking your thoughts is a cinch. That's invasive. It's a two-tone raincoat. It's still a bit damp. I think someone might have worn it recently. Interesting. That is a good note. There are a few pairs of shoes here. I guess there must be an entrance on this floor too. Yeah, there's a back door over that way, but it's usually locked from what I can tell. The visitor's entrance is up that spiral staircase. That's the way we came in. There are animal drawings on the floor. They look like those famous geoglyph things. They remind me of the chalk outlines detectives draw around bodies. And the doctor's has just joined them. Now that's what I call dedication to one's field. I I don't think it was on purpose. Such black humor. There's some sort of machinery inside this clay figure. Whoa, it's moving. Oh, someone call the doctor. Exterminate, exterminate, destroy all targets. Do I even want to know what this thing is for? The party tricks? What a huge window. I bet you could see the entire study from the outside. How could he concentrate in here? I'd feel so exposed. Well, he does have books positioned for some privacy around his desk. A coffee maker and a bunch of coffee cups. He must have taken his coffee breaks here. Oh, there's a filter with old coffee grounds in here. Guess I better clean this up. What are you doing there, son? What am I doing? Cleaning this office? Don't tell me they have you on coffee duty back at your office. No, it's just if I don't keep the place clean, no one will. Aw, no words on the model not Godzilla? Say... Wow, I completely forget what it looked like. Do you suppose this is a callback to Ace Attorney Investigations 2? What was the quote-unquote giant monster in question that was involved in that case? Oh, was it this thing? Like, we have the Amy pot, so we know they're doing callbacks a bit, but... There's a brown stain on the scroll. Huh? Why does it smell like gravy? Huh? Why would there be a gravy stain on it? Who knows? It looks like it's meant to be there. Maybe the artist was trying to inspire a gravy new trend, food splatter art. That pun wounded me gravyly, Dirk. Wasn't there something about a scroll that got... Wasn't there a scroll like this in the end of Dual Destinies? Come on, that was the end of the last game I did. What was wrong with my memory? Why can't I remember if that was from this? I tried. What a huge wall relief. Huh. It seems to depict a spirit channeling. Hey, this spirit medium looks like the Holy Mother of Khura'in. Yeah, her face was left blank, but the rest is clearly detailed and well crafted. Did you know some researchers claim that the Holy Mother had 3 eyes, and that her 3rd eye was able to divine the truth just like the gods above? It is said to be on her forehead. Like you said, you shouldn't believe everything you hear. It's a spiral staircase. And it's connected to a hallway up there. Why do they have to place the 2nd floor so high up? That is odd. Wait, you're not afraid of heights, are you? Oh, well... Oh, Polly's hilarious around high places. He gets all wobbly like a baby deer taking his first steps. And his face turns as green as a watermelon. It's not nice to make fun of people's phobias, you know. Come to think of it, the visitor's entrance is on the 2nd floor. What an odd layout for a house. There's a moai. I didn't notice that before. Shichichido. It's a golden statue. Looks pretty old, too. I imagine it has great archaeological value. Maybe too great for a private researcher of Dr. Buff's caliber. I wonder how he got his hands on something like this. You know, is this the same statue from the monastery in Trials and Tribulations? Is it? I forget. Huh. Amy. Huh. Why is someone's name written on here? Maybe it's so if it ever got lost, someone could return it to its owner. You know, like how school kids put their names on things. Yeah, but this is just an urn, and the name is written so big. Well, I wrote my name on my magic panties. It says WRIGHT in super big letters. Wait, how old is Trucy in this game? 17? Yeah, no, I still have to be grossed out by the magic panties, unfortunately. The less said about this, the better. That's one big suitcase. It's locked. Is it the doctor's? No, someone left it here last night. So the doctor might have had a visitor. But how can you tell? That sticker there. You only see those on airport luggage. Which means its owner is likely from overseas. Is there any way to figure out who it belongs to? Not unless we can open it to see what's inside. Guess not. Ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. That's because you're not me, Emma Skye, forensics expert extraordinaire. Try as you might, you won't find the word impossible in my forensics handbook. Is she okay, son? It's like she became an entirely different person. Oh, that's just what happens when her forensics switch gets flipped. With this, identifying the suitcase's owner will be as easy as pie. Is that fingerprint powder? That's right, and there's no better time than the present to use it. Here we go. You remember how to do this, right? I apply the powder to where I think some prints might be and blow any excess off. Exactly. Well, have at it. Huh. Now where would I expect to find prints on a suitcase? Well... Okay, so I know that these stickers are in a made-up language to make it real easy to just have one model for all releases of this game. But there's a missed opportunity for some Easter eggs. Oh, what if there were stickers for, you know, I forget where extraterritorial rights man even is from. God damn it, Alba. Anywho, what about the handle to start out? It's clean. Okay, how about the keyhole? Clean. Alright, well, most obvious place would certainly be here. Get the underside too. Aha! Wait, is that just me, or is that a very tiny handprint? Is this a child's luggage? Oh, I see, it has to recharge. I'm not sure how much more I could add to this. Okay, hello. I've noticed something. What's that? Yeah, okay, there's a hand. Alright, so, the side. Alright, yeah, sure, huh. Alright, now that I have exposed this, maybe I can, analyze, please. Oh, thank God. That took so long. Hey, Emma, I've got a pretty clear print here. Okay, now let me know who you think it could belong to. Who could it be? It would have to be someone who would have paid Dr. Buff a visit. Oh, right, that's Erebol, of course. I forgot about that detail. There's so much to take in last time. Match found. We have a match. That's. Come to think of it, he did stop by to see the doctor, didn't he? To conclude the orb transfer agreement. So he's the one who forgot his suitcase here. Where do you suppose he is now? Haven't heard from him in a while, and he's not answering his phone. Wait, you don't think he left his phone inside his suitcase, do you? I wouldn't put it past that knucklehead. Actually, I think we may have run into him earlier. Really? A suspicious man had been reported in the area, but when one of my officers approached to question him, he took off like a shot. What? Sorry about that. Khura'inese people aren't all like him, I swear. Well, he's probably still in the village somewhere. Maybe he knows something about the orb. We'll go look for him in a bit, for now. So this is where Dr. Buff died. Well, he's definitely partially buried in books that presumably fell on top of him. You know, it's looking like it's less that he died from a fall and more like he got brained by that book. Have we gotten an autopsy report yet? No. Oh, I'd be very interested to hear if, the coroners think that he fell a height. But in addition to that blood stain on that book, there's also a brown stain. Either things got weird or that's mud. Poor man. He fell right on his head and probably died almost instantly. I see some blood on the book there, but what's that dark stain? Oh, could it be coffee? Oh, yeah, it appears to be coffee. It's still damp, so it must have gotten on there recently, perhaps even last night. That's a mighty big window he's next to, big enough for someone to see inside. Exactly. That's how the local resident who reported his death found him to begin with. The doctor's body was visible from outside the window. And a passerby called in earlier this morning to report what they'd found. So you mean this case is still only a few hours old? That explains why your investigation is just getting underway. Maybe I can fish around for one more thing to look at, but other than that, I dare say that we're done here. Maybe. Yes, I think we are. Oh, very well, Emma. Thank you for the aid. Let's go have a little look around. No. Really? Not even at the right anything agency? Okay, I guess I'm not done there then. Yeah, that did feel a little odd. Well, maybe I can present something? Maybe it was Dr. Buff's wish to die under a pile of his beloved books. That's how I want to go. I know I could die happily under a big pile of forensic equipment. Well, I'll pass on dying under a big pile of evidence from my past cases. It's all murder weapons and photos of dead bodies. So what? Are you saying you don't love your job? Being buried in the tools of one's trade is hardly a valid way to assess dedication, Emma. Okay, Quick, guide me! Investigate the doctor's study and look for the Founder's Orb. Okay, I'm actually missing something then. Really? No extra talks? No? Wow, I've been sweeping my cursor all over. I am not finding a single thing that's new. Guess I'll look closer at everything. Okay, I'm pretty reasonably sure it's not on this screen. I think. Hello? I am requesting aid. Huh. It's just me, or is this one partially erased? That's interesting. Alright, am I dumb? Have I missed an entire screen? No? I don't think I have. Huh? Who's a what? What do I do? What? Wow, I am actually stumped on what to do in an exploration segment. What? Huh? Alright, yeah, so I told you showed this all off to Emma last time. There's nothing new with her. In regards to these... So nothing to show her. Nothing to talk with her about. Nothing more to see. Maybe I should look around here? Maybe there's something new. Maybe Dats is hiding somewhere. I need to look around and see where he is. No? Oh, cripes. Oh, this is... Dad, help. This is actually a bit embarrassing. What am I missing? What? No. No, that was not there. That was not there. I swear to God, that was not there before. It just appeared just now. Oh, God damn it. Look, it's one of the doctor's notebooks. Maybe there's something about the orb in there. A Tama motif from Khura'in founding period. When dragon and tiger battle, the founder offers divine protection. When the butterfly embraces the Matama, the favor of the orb is bestowed. Offer thy prayers as fervent as fire, only then shall the Holy Mother return. Descending upon us all in her glory, the founder bestows the greatest power known. Aren't these the psalm lyrics from the first case? It's a photo of the treasure box, the one from Temple's treasure room. These must be his research notes on the founder's orb. What's that on the right page? Looks like a poem or something. Let's see. Oh, it's the song that's performed during the Dance of Devotion. It's been sung during Khura'inese rites of offerings since ancient times. Oh, I think I've heard of that. There's also a legend associated with the song. Some say the solution to the orb's riddle is contained therein. It's in a song everyone in Khura'in knows. Not much of a way to keep it secret. It's called hiding secrets in plain sight, Polly. Us magicians know all about that. That's strange. What is? Dr. Buff's notes contain the second half of the song. Only the first half is sung during the Dance of Devotion. Most people haven't even heard the second half. The second half? As in the part that begins, offer thy prayers? I'm impressed. That's some thorough research he was conducting. Oh, thank God. It seems the orb isn't here. That means Dats might be our only lead at this point. Detective Sky said he might still be here in the village. We should try to find him. Yep. Okay, laters. Anything else I can look at in here? No? Now keep an eye out for someone looking suspicious. Good day to you, citizens of Khura'in Village. My name is Paul Attishan, and I want your vote. Oh, God damn it! Politician. Yeah, that's definitely someone from Khura'in if he came up with a name that awful. Oh, that's really loud. Look, something's coming this way. Paul Attishan, savior of Khura'in, has come to... Ah, that's you people. Apollo, what is that strange conveyance coming this way? Wow. It's one of those... What do you call them? Palanquins? Yeah, palanquins. Oh. Huh. Wow. Everything about this is so Californian. Yeah, well, I actually genuinely thought it was Dats pulling a bit, but okay. So you finally left Dr. Buff's house. What were you doing there? What a bunch of shady-looking characters. And you aren't? So I take it you knew the doctor. What a foolish question. I've memorized the names and faces of the entire electorate here in Khura'in. After all, I am the man who's destined to be king of this fine nation someday. Who are you? What do you mean, king? Ignorant fools, I am the Paul Attishan. I am a soon-to-be eminent politician, a man whose name will go down in history. You should be ashamed that you've never heard of me before. Is he really that famous of a politician, Apollo? Not that I know of. I'm running for a seat on the local council right now. I guess even Jerk Q Public has to start somewhere. But my election is a sure thing, I'm told. After all, my grandfather was a famous politician with untold influence. In short, I'm the chosen one, the golden boy, the powerhouse of politics. And rider of his grandfather's coattails. Wow! Are you blinded by my majesty? You know what? I don't think he even understood that was a burn. Go ahead, bask in the resplendent glory that is me, the chosen one. Sure? A pleasant day to you, good people of Khura'in. I am Paul Addison. His microphone's not even plugged in. The cable's broken. I can see it. It's time to reclaim the glory of Khura'in together. A convenience store on every corner, a karaoke bar in every home. A vote for Paul Addison is a vote for a happier, hopier Khura'in village. Turn off that infernal racket, you fool. You're a stain on your grandfather's good name. Thank you, good sir. Your support is appreciated as always. I guess he's one of those people who only hears what they want to hear. In other words, he's a model politician. Now, where was I? Oh, right. You were in the doctor's house. Just what in the world were you doing in there, huh? I'm a lawyer. Actually, I'm a lawyer. You're so shallow. Relying on your badge to impress people. What would you be without it? I pity men like you who have no sense of self. Real men make their own mark in this world. Says the man who's riding on his grandfather's coattails. What do you think about this? Paul Addison is the squeaky clean candidate. So if you're going to bribe me, try to be a little more subtle about it, would you? Huh? I wasn't trying to bribe you. Don't accept any bribes unless they come in unmarked bills. This is but a fraction of the political wisdom my grandfather shared with me. Better luck next time. After a spin cycle or two with those bills, I bet I'd be squeaky clean too. Do you know this man? No. Yeah, he's got nothing. Unless... Yeah, no, he's got nothing. Fair enough. Is this what you ride around in when you're campaigning? That's right. It's perfect for the narrow roads and steep hills here in this village. It has a top speed of 5 miles per hour, but it suffers from serious reliability issues. Namely, these imbeciles tire out too quickly. We'll try harder next time, sir. Poor guys. They're exhausted and covered in sweat. The Addison family has been in politics for generations, even back in the old country. Really? My grandfather, Abe Addison, was a prominent member of Congress. And he was born right here in Khura'in. There isn't a person here who hasn't heard of him. All I asked about was his palanquin. You must have heard of the Addisons. I'm even reviving our old country campaigning style. Oh, politics aren't really my thing. Trucy? I don't recall ever reading about them at school. Young people today. You people really need to pay more attention to politics. So what business did you people have at Dr. Buff's house? He was going to transfer ownership of the Founder's Orb to us. It's a sacred relic from the Kingdom of Khura'in. The Founder's Orb? So you tried to get your hands on it, did you? Wait, what do you know about the orb? I know that it's mine, that's what. How do you figure that? Because I know it's not the Founder's Orb, its real name is the Crystal of Amy Faye. The Crystal of Amy Faye? That's right. It's been passed down for generations in the Addison family. Until it was stolen, that is. But just when I had zeroed in on the culprit, the doctor hid it away and then kicked the bucket. So you're saying Dr. Buff stole your family heirloom? That's not what Dirk said. Strange. But I've been told the doctor himself said that he had the Founder's Orb. It's all that weird foreigner's doing. He filled the doctor's head with nonsense. Nonsense like the Crystal of Amy Faye being the Founder's Orb. Weird foreigner? Could he mean... Is this the foreigner you're talking about?
Take that!
Yes, that's him. I thought so. Now we really have to find that. Do you know where this man is now? I imagine he's at the detention center by now. I called the authorities after I found him hiding in my dog's doghouse. He would hide there. What? That buffoon. Well, at least we know where he is now. Let's head over to the detention center and see what he knows about the Founder's Orb. So, you really are after my crystal? No, we're looking for the Founder's Orb, and we have an agreement to prove it. Well, just so you know, you're not going to lay a finger on it, it's mine. And I intend to give it to my benefactor. Your benefactor? My benefactor is ready to support my rise to the pinnacle of the political world. They have immense influence here, you see, and I intend to harness that influence. So you're just going to give your family heirloom away to this person? That's right. It's a purely political decision. And in exchange, your patron will get the people of Khura'in to vote for you? Eminent politicians are skilled at leveraging all of their connections. Isn't it illegal to buy votes? Well, good luck with that, I guess. You just wait. Paul Addison will reign supreme someday. Well, later, you friggin' nerd. I want to shove it into a locker. Hey. Yipes! What's he doing under the desk? Foul cogs of the corrupt regime, I've nothing to say to you! It's me, Dirk. Wow, he really doesn't care about hiding his identity, does he? Oh! Dirk, you're a sight for sore eyes! I knew you'd come to save me! Well, this is another fine mess you've gotten yourself into. My bad. At least the grubs here is pretty good compared to that prison back home. You get 3 squares plus a place to sleep. Why don't you join me, Dirk? No thanks. They just send me back to Khura'in where I'd face immediate execution. You know, I really wonder what goes on in the head of that guard back there. Huh. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't be such a good idea. Looks like he's still the same, too. Long times no see, Dats. Huh? Hey, you look kind of familiar. Apollo? Is it really you, my boy? A to the J, all grown up and whatnot. How you been? Fine. And you, Dats? You look good, besides the incarceration and all. Those horns, AJ. Horns? They've grown up with ya, just like a stag's antlers. I can't take it. You really haven't changed a bit. Anyway, there's something we needed to talk to you about. Sure, pull up a chair. I've got all the time in the world. The Slammer's like my second home. It's really not so bad once I get used to it. He's rather laid back for someone in police custody. Yeah, that's my thought. He's completely uninterested in us. That suits me fine. It will only complicate things if I'm recognized. Right, you're known as some sort of scary terrorist who fled from Khura'in. Though in reality no one would believe you're the real Dirk of legend anyway. Really just gonna blab that? Okay. Dirk, why are you holding that mic? I get this strange urge to speak whenever there's a microphone before me. We, the Defiant Dragons, shall... No, stop! Stop! I hate the feeling of being constantly watched. Indeed. Considering my current situation, the less I'm seeing, the better. Well, it's not like there's an international arrest warrant out for you. True, but I seem to have made quite an international splash with that hijacking stunt. I had to sign a ton of autographs and take a load of selfies before I got to your office. Wait, what? Maybe they thought the hijacking was part of some movie's promotion. That's goddamn incredible, alright. Why, AJ, you've become a fine lawyer in your own right. Nah, I still have a lot to learn. Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. If I ever went to trial, I definitely want you on my side. Knowing you, you probably skipped town before the trial even started. The doc agreed in writing to hand the orb over to me, but he kept stalling, like he didn't trust me or something. Or was waiting for something. That scary mug of yours no doubt frightened him. Look who's talking! Honestly, I think you're both about equally scary looking. Ouch. Both Dirk and Dats look like they've been stabbed right in the ego. Oh, is that for me? No, I was just showing it to you. Anything I could use here in the Slammer is more than welcome. Dats, the guard is giving you some serious side-eye. Any thoughts on the body? How about the floor plan? Nope. Okay, it's real curious that the Dogu statue is in the way of a sightline. Yeah, why is the Dogu drawn on this map? That's gonna be relevant, isn't it? Maybe something that blocks the sightline from the window to the coffee bar? But that's just about the only thing I can imagine. Dats, was what the doctor had really the Founder's Orb? Absolutely, positively! The doc was sure of it! Really? Because someone from the village is calling it the Crystal of Amy Faye. He also claims you are filling the doctor's head with lies. That ain't true! The doc said he was sure it was the real deal. All his fancy research confirmed it was the Founder's Orb. So then that Paul Addison character was lying. Imagine that, a politician who lies. I bet he wants the orb all to himself. Huh. I wonder who's telling the truth. Well, take a look at this. It proves the doc believed he had the Founder's orb. Let me see that. Orb transfer agreement. I agree to hand over the Founder's orb to the Defiant Dragons, if I will come to no harm. Signed, Dr. Archie Buff. See? I got it all down in writing. But that's... why does it say, if I will come to no harm at the end here? Sounds like he was scared of you. Did you threaten the doctor in any way? No, you got it all wrong. It was the doc's friend. He told the old man us rebels were dangerous. It's his fault the doc thought I might hurt him. Sounds like the work of that politician. He's really made a mess of things. What have you done now, Dats? Nothing! I'm innocent, I tell ya! It all started when this dog-faced cop tried to question me. He looked so funny, I started laughing at him. That's when they came after me. But it was hilarious, I tell ya. I mean, a human police dog? How funny is that? Right. So what happened after that? They caught me hiding in a doghouse. Dang Pooch ratted me out. I guess that's what I get for laughing at one of his doggy comrades. Sounds like the dog's got the last laugh. Weren't you cleared of those jailbreak charges? And your capture by Lady Kira deemed unlawful. Yeah, but the cops here don't seem to like me anyway. What are the charges this time? Unauthorized entry or something like that? They think I'm an illegal alien. And I can't prove otherwise because I lost my passport. Is there any way they let you go? Not without my passport. If only I had it. Dirk, AJ, you gotta find my passport. Alright, we'll find it. One more thing to add to our to-do list. Now, where might Dats's passport be? Oh, about the orb's whereabouts. Maybe the doc's kid knows something. I knew it. I knew there was a child involved. I saw those kid-sized shoes. And the tiny handprints on the handle. Uh-huh. The doctor has a kid. Yeah, bit of a shut-in though. The poor thing's own bedroom has become like a self-imposed prison. A shut-in? Sounds like it will be a challenge just to get a conversation going. Time for your questioning. Follow me. It must be lunchtime. Today is fried chicken, if I'm not mistaken. You'll get your lunch if you behave yourself. Dirk, AJ, see you guys around. Nothing about Trucy? Aw. Our only lead now is Dr. Buff's kid. But luring the shut-in out is not going to be easy, I know. Well, let's move. Oh, it's you again, Emma? Yeah. Looking for Mr. Wright? He was just here a second ago. Oh! He was? What was Daddy doing here? Good question. He said he was looking for something. Did he say anything else? Let me think. Something about how his ride never showed up at the airport? Yes, that was it. I guess Athena really did get lost. But what's Daddy doing all the way out here in the first place? He can't be looking for us since no one told him he would be here. Huh. Well, if you're here to take another look around, be my guest. I have other work to do, so if you'll excuse me. Of course. Thanks, Emma. I just know that Nayuta Sadmadi is on his way here as we speak. Trust him to get involved in this, man. Anyway, first and foremost, we'd better find Datz's passport. We should also have a word with Dr. Buff's child. Hey, is it just me, or is there something new in here? Yes there is. Oh, you mean that thing? Yeah, we should take a closer look at it, too. Let's not forget about Datz's passport. It should be around here somewhere. About that Paul Addison fellow. He's aiming to be a councilman and beyond, as the famous grandfather once was, right? No doubt some would vote for him on the merits of his grandfather's achievements. I see a grim future for Khura'in village if someone like that is able to climb the ranks. I wouldn't worry about it. Who in their right mind would vote for him with the way he's campaigned? You know, I like to do these Let's Plays to keep my mind off American politics, thank you. So the more aggressively he campaigns, the less people will want to vote for him. That makes me want to get out there and help him fail. We turned the doctor's study upside down, but never found the orb. Yeah, didn't expect this to be so hard. Well, I think it's fun. It's like a big old treasure hunt. That orb is the key to Khura'in's future, you know? Yeah, and our office's future too. She does realize it's not up for sale, right? I suppose we can have a little look-see around. What's this? A model helicopter? Don't you know anything, Apollo? It's a drone. They're all the rage right now. I bet it belongs to the doctor's kid. Need to ask them about the orb's whereabouts. Yeah, but luring out a shut-in isn't going to be easy. That's his suitcase. Maybe his passport is in there. Ah, it's no good. It's locked tight. You should have asked him for the key. What are we going to do about Datz's passport? It's probably right there inside his suitcase, but we can't get it open. Why don't I take it over to Dad so he can unlock it? That way, you guys can continue looking for the orb. Good thinking, Trucy. Okay, here I go. Huh? What the? This thing weighs a ton. Well, let me try. Jeez, how can a suitcase be so heavy? Is it filled with bricks or something? Knowing Datz, he probably packed his dumbbells in there. It's certainly much too heavy to lug all the way to the detention center. Here, let me take a crack at that lock. What, are you going to pick it? There you go. That was fast. A lock like that is child's play to me. Especially after all the wrongly imprisoned compatriots I've busted out over the years. You've sure seen a lot of action for an ex-lawyer. And here we go. That's his passport. I'll take it over to him. Thanks, Trucy. No problem. Now you guys enjoy some quality father-son treasure hunting time, okay? See you later. There she goes. I wish she wouldn't make such a big deal out of our little family situation. Father-son time, eh? Been ages since we've had a father-son talk, huh, son? Yeah, well, over a decade. So, Apollo, how have you been? Oh, fine. Fine, I guess. Is that so? Fine, you say? Well, fine is fine by me. Good to hear. I'm Apollo Justice and I'm fine. Okay. So what do we talk about now? Get down. Get the dirt, son. Huh? What the? Oh, Jesus Christ! Ah! Oh. You know what? Sure. This makes for an interesting place to call it quits for now. Well, yeah, this is fun. This continues to be fun. Wow. So, sure, the Amy Faye pot being in Dr. Buff's lab, yeah, sure, that makes sense. It's Khura'in village property, makes sense to be here. But then you have the Shichishido statue that I want to say was from the temple over in the mountains, and possibly the gravy-covered scroll from Dual Destinies' final case, I think? Boy, I forget how that went down, if there was a scroll involved. I know there was an important section of the lab, of the lab at the Space Center that had a wall dedicated to, like, Japanese stuff. Was there really a gravy-covered scroll? Well, my point is, it almost feels like Dr. Buff is a fan of the Write Anything Agency. It's almost like he's been collecting memorabilia relating to specific cases, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. Huh. Alright, so Paul Addison is a fun character, fun to hate. He's such a butt wipe. Oh my god. He's so unlikable, I almost wonder if... Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't be the actual killer because, well, it'd be too obvious and too easy. And for that matter... Yeah, I continue to be baffled by the structure of this case. I was certain it would be launching right into the nitty-gritty of the assassination of the Queen of Khura'in from all those years ago, but I still think it might get there. But boy, I just don't see it just yet. Wow. You know, from the sounds of it, it's like Dats will be cleared of all wrongdoing and released once the passport is given to him and shown to the police and everything, but surely there's got to be a defendant in this case somewhere, right? All I know for sure is that this case has been taking a very leisurely pace. I feel like it knows it's going to be a very long case. Usually, we would most certainly know our defendant at this point. And then some, even. The fact that we don't know for sure who our defendant is going to be is speaking volumes. I think this is going to be a very long case. Huh. Well, not too much else to say. I am interested in seeing this youth, this Buff Jr. Oh, I hope Buff Jr. is ripped. Like, they're a shy shut-in, but they're ripped. just muscles rippling. In other words, they'd be buff. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Spirit of Justice. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.